we continue with our CSS selectors, and here in this demonstration we will be discussing about combinator selectors. So what is a combinator selector? So you can just see this is called a combinator selector, where we will be discussing about descendant selector, child selector, adjacent sibling selector, and general sibling selector. Fine. So what is descendant selector? So I can start with the demonstration so that I think you can have a clear understanding. So let me just go to my VS Studio Code. So this is my VS Code. I'll just delete all the previous elements so that we'll start fresh from here. Okay. So there are right now it's a clean slate. Nothing is here, and my styles are also going to be deleted. So let me go back to my index.html. So we will start up with combinator selectors. What is combinator selector? See, it is basically a combinator selector is a application of selectors based on a relationship between one selector and other selector. That's called combinator selector. So when you say relationship between different selectors, I can have a parent selector, then I can have a descendant selector, or child selector, or sibling selector. Okay, so these are called relationships. So this combinator selector will be dealing only with the relationship between the different selectors. So let me demonstrate with an example. I have a type. Okay, so I'll just say this is my selection or in division text. Okay, so I have given a text here. Okay, that's called this is my division text. I'll go to my browser. Let me just open the browser, open the port. So when you say div, basically it's an element, okay, which groups multiple elements. It is used for grouping multiple elements, but sometimes it can contain a single element also. Right now it contains only a single text. That's it. I just go to my browser. Look at this. This is my division text. Now div is an element. Now inside this div, I am going to have a section. Okay, for example, I'll have a paragraph. Okay, so paragraph. So I'll say this is my paragraph inside division. Okay, let me call this as division 1. This is my division 1 text. Okay, so this is my paragraph inside division. So I'll just save this. Okay, so once I save it, okay, I'll just refresh my page. I'll just go live again. Probably it's not live. Yeah, so look at this. This is my paragraph inside division. So this paragraph is a direct child of this division. Okay, so this is what we have to understand. So this div element is the parent, and this paragraph element is a direct child of this div. This we must understand. Then I will have one more child of this div, that's called section. Right? So let me put this way. This is my section text. Okay, so you can see here, this is my section text. Now this p element and section element, they are the children of this div element. Fine, is it clear? Okay, now these two are called siblings actually. This paragraph and sections, they are called siblings of this. Okay, they are called siblings in fact. Okay, they are children of this div. Now what I am going to do within this section is basically it's a kind of block level element. So I can have a paragraph inside. So just a p. Okay, this is a para inside section. Fine. So you see, so all the text are displayed as it is without right now there is no cascading style sheet and all. They are getting displayed as it is with no extra add-on look and feel. Fine. Now this paragraph is a direct child of this div, and this paragraph is a descendant of this div. That we have to understand. Okay, fine. So the inner paragraph is a descendant. It's a descendant paragraph, but this paragraph is a direct child paragraph. Okay, direct child paragraph. Okay, now with that kind of information, I will get into style.css. Fine. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to style my paragraph which is inside this div. So then only we can understand that the combinator selectors. So I'll just go here. I'll just say div space, then p. Okay, then I'll just give. So what do you mean by space? See, div denotes the element. Then how this p is related to this div? That's called basically combinator selectors. They talk about the relationship between the elements, how one element is related to another element. Now, this P refers to descendant of this div. That means what? Any paragraph element which is a descendant of div. This space denotes descendant. This space denotes descendant. So any paragraph element which is a descendant of div will have a color, okay, of red. Okay, fine. Now, so what happened? I'll just show my output and come back here. You see, look at this. Now, this is a paragraph which is a direct child, and this is a paragraph which is a grandchild, because this paragraph is inside this section. So this is not a direct child, this is an indirect child. That means grandchild. And this paragraph is a direct child of this division. This division. Okay. So our CSS styling says any paragraph, okay, any paragraph, that means P, any P, which is a space denotes descendant of this div. That means what? Every paragraph is a descendant, because only thing is this is a direct child, this is a grandchild. So of course they are descendants. They are descendants. Okay. So that is what div space means. Okay. So this is called div space P, or you call it as element space element. So this combinator selector, okay, space, okay, I think that the slide shows that. Our slide, it explains. See, descendant selector is a space. So when you say space, it refers to the space between these two elements, this element and this element. Okay, fine. What does it convey? It conveys that any paragraph which is a descendant of this element, okay, will have a color of red. Fine. Okay, I'll save this. Now I will directly change here itself so that we can understand the direct child relationship. So I just remove this space, or I just ignore this space, and I just give greater than symbol. Now I will show you the output. Look at this. I'll just show you the output. See, now look at this. Now see, the greater than symbol means it's a direct child. So only the direct paragraph is given red color. The descendants are not given red color. So look at this. Div greater than P. That shows that any direct child, any direct paragraph child of this div. That's what it says. Any direct paragraph child. See, this greater than symbol shows direct child. Any paragraph direct child of div will get a color of red. I will change the color to something else, blue, so that you can just see for anything it works. So I see. So it become blue. So this paragraph is a direct child of this division. But this paragraph is an indirect child. That means it is a grandchild of this division. So greater than symbol applies only to the direct child. It is not applied to indirect child. Right? So that is the difference between div greater than P and div space P. Hope it conveys you the information. Right? So you can alter it and change it how it works. So this is the first combinator. These two are the first two combinator selectors. Then we go to, then I'm going to the index.html. I will just go here. I will add one more div. Not one more div. Okay, let it make one more div. Okay, so I'll just say this is my second division. Okay, I'll just show you the output. This is my second division. Okay, fine. The text is appeared. Now what happens? We are going to talk about the third combinator selector. That's called sibling. Basically, it's called immediate sibling. So how do you represent immediate sibling? I'll go to my style sheet. I'll just say, okay, I'll just put a plus here, okay, and then what I will do, oh, okay, before that, what I'll make one more change here, div, then I'll give one more article, okay, I'll give an article, a lorem, some article, okay, then I'll just give one more div so that you can understand, okay, the sibling relationship, okay, so I'll call it as this is my third division, this is my third division. Okay, now look at this. Now second division, then the article, then third division. Look at this. Third division is here. Second division is here. Okay, in between we have an article. Okay, now what happens? I go to my style. I am going to talk about my immediate sibling. So what is sibling? Now look at this. For any element, see, if you take this div and this div are siblings. Okay, and of course this is also a sibling. Article is also a sibling. This div is also a sibling. Okay, but this second division is an immediate sibling. It's an immediate sibling of the first div. Okay, with respect to first div, with respect to this first div, the second div is an immediate sibling. So I just go here, div plus div. I'll just say div. Okay, I'll just change the color to green. Green. Okay, so what does it mean? See, any division which is an immediate sibling of a particular division will get a green color. So I'll just go out, show the output. Look at this. See, look at this. See, now the second division is an immediate sibling of the first division. But the third division is not an immediate sibling. In between we have one more sibling, okay, that's called article. So only the second division is an immediate sibling of this division. Okay, of course, these and all these elements, they're inside this division. So this division encloses all these other things, other elements. But the immediate sibling will be second division. So what we have done is div plus div. That means any div element which is an immediate, plus means immediate sibling of this div, any div, okay, will get a color of green. That is why you can see here, okay, this second division is green in color. So I'll just show you that second division is green in color. Okay, now we got the last see the combinator, that's called any sibling. For any sibling, I'll just say, look at this, tilde will be just below the escape key in your keyboard, tilde character. I'll save it. I'll show you my output. Look at this. See, now with respect to the first division, this is a sibling. This is also a sibling. Okay, but what we have done is any division which is a sibling, okay, so any division need not be immediate sibling. It can be a sibling after one sibling. So in our example, index.html, see, this last div, third div, is an element which is after this article. So this is a sibling only, but it is not an immediate sibling. So immediate sibling is this. See, with respect to the first div, okay, this is an immediate sibling. So when I say immediate, it's immediately available next. It's not previous. Immediately available next sibling. Okay, fine. So that's what we are given here. See, any division, okay, which is a sibling. Tilde shows sibling. It may not be immediate. It can be immediate. It can be element after one element. It can be 10 elements after certain element. Okay, but anyway, it's a sibling. So look at this. I'll just go here. I will go to below this. Okay, I'll put a P. Lorem. Okay, I'll put one more P. Okay, I'll say lorem. Okay, so then I'll give one div. So this is the last div. But also, see, it's not an immediate sibling, but it's a sibling. Anyway, it's a sibling. So if you look at your code, look at this. Second division, third division. Even the last division is green in color. Look at this. The last division is also green in color. Okay. So what does it convey? This combinator selector is about the relationship between different elements. How the relationship can be formed? It can be a descendant relationship. It can be a direct child relationship, or it can be an immediate sibling relationship, or it can be a sibling relationship. So when you say sibling means, even it may refer to an element which is above that element. So let us try that also. So I'll just go here. Okay, I'll just go above this. Look at this. I'll put a div here. Okay, I'll just say this is 0th division. I'll save it. So now this division, okay, is what? Above a particular division. But the thing is, what will happen here is, this will be green in color. That's my guess. Okay, let us keep the fingers crossed. This will be green in color. Okay, and for any division, the immediate, okay, of course, only this will be, and these two will be green in color, because you see, with respect to this div, this is immediate. This is immediate. With respect to this div, division 1, this is immediate. So these two should be green in color. And okay, in fact, when you put tilde, let us see the output. So look at this. Yeah, we got everything. Okay, see, 0th division will not be green in color. Rest all will be green in color. Why? See, with respect to, see, it starts with this actually. It starts with this. For any division. So let us go to my style. Okay, for any division, adjacent sibling. Okay, so adjacent means what? With respect to this division, this is adjacent. Okay, and this also, okay, in fact, see, we are given, okay, any in fact, with respect to div, okay, any sibling, but the sibling should be a div. So you see, with respect, it starts with this. Okay, with respect to this div, this is a sibling. Okay, this is also a sibling. Okay, and this is also a sibling, and finally this is also a sibling. So we will have first, second, third, and last, all divisions will be green in color. So it starts with this actually. It takes that as a, okay, starting point. When all the, okay, siblings, whether they are immediately available next to that or somewhere down the line, everything will be green in color. So you see, division 1 is green in color. See, of course, paragraph, okay, it's green in color. Okay, why paragraph is in green color? We'll just see that. See, now what happens is, yeah, why paragraph is green in color now? See, this division, see, look at this. This division, it starts here. Okay, this gets green in color. But due to inheritance, this paragraph also becomes green in color. This section also becomes green in color. Fine, that's good. See, everything becomes green in color. Okay, fine, and this also becomes green in color. Why? Because of this section. As this section, okay, passes on what it received from its parent, so this para inside is also green in color. Look at this. Para inside is also green in color. So see, these elements, these paragraph and sections, they get green color because of its parent. So they inherit the CSS style of its parent. Okay, but this and all, this division and all, they get the CSS quality green because of the sibling characteristics. Fine. Hope I think this demonstration was useful. So you can apply and you can practice it. I think that will give more idea. Fine. So let us meet in the next slide or next demonstration. Thank you.